Namaste, yogis. Welcome to your Wednesday warm-up. I'm Carter, and today's practice is about connection and awareness so we can create a foundation for the rest of our week. So let's get to our mat. All right, yogis, let's start in child's pose. So bring your big toes together. Fan the knees out nice and wide. Allow the belly to drop between the legs. You extend your arms out in front of you. Tuck the chin and soften here. Hips are drawn back towards the heels. Relax your jaw. Give yourself a moment here to allow your day to just start to pause. Start to establish that breath pattern that's deep and free. Inhalation and exhalation, maybe 2 to 3 times deeper than your normal breath. And the inhalation and exhalation mirror one another in depth and quality. This is a chance for us to allow the external world to be put on hold so we can find out where we are and what do we need to take on the external world. Let's inhale slowly. Bring yourself up into table. Hands come under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're going to start by just wagging the tail from side to side. And while we wag the tail, we're going to drop the belly. We're going to lift the chin, lift the chest. We're going to move the head a little too. And bring your knees a little bit close together. Extend your left leg, and then roll that left ankle, wiggle the toes, flex the foot. And then we're going to do an internal-external rotation of that left thigh. So the internal rotation means those left toes are going to swivel to the right. Externally rotate left toes out to the left. And do it again. And then when we do this external rotation, we're going to take this left foot and we're going to ground it down so the right toes are pointing towards the left ankle. We're going to take the right hand and we're going to bring it in alignment with that right knee. We'll keep our left fingertips onto the ground. We're going to draw that left shoulder and left hip back as we extend that left arm up towards the ceiling. So it's a supported side plank. Now, there are some options here. You can press down through that left foot and you can lift the right knee so the right foot comes on the inside of the left leg, kind of like tree pose. Another option would be is that you lift that left foot up off the ground. A little bit more of a balance. And if you do this, you can bend the left knee and with the left hand reach back for the foot, ankle, or shin. Press that foot into the hand and you can get a little openness to that left quadricep. You can even lift the chin, open up through the front body. And then exhale, let it all go. Left hand comes down, left knee comes down, back into table pose. Little wag of the tail. And we're going to twist and open right arm, reach up to the ceiling. Roll that right wrist. Wiggle the fingers, so we're making sure we're taking care of that right wrist. And we're going to thread the needle, so we're going to take this right arm. We're going to slide it underneath the left arm. The right palm is up, and we're going to rest on the outside of the right shoulder, come to the right cheek. The left hand is pressing down as we draw that left shoulder back, and the gaze is over or under that left shoulder. So we've got a twist in the spine, got a little bit of openness in the outside of the right shoulder. Now we have options here too. One option would be take that left arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe even bend that left elbow so the back of the hand finds the lower back or maybe the top of the right thigh. And then you have one more option. Extend and straighten that left knee. Left toes can stay on the ground or maybe out to the left. Or you can start to lift that leg up towards the back of the mat or out to the side. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Wherever you are, bring the left knee down, bring the left hand down, gently lift yourself on up, sweep that right arm all the way back up. Ooh, yeah. Right elbow bends, back of the hand finds the lower back for this counter pose. We're going to press. Draw this right shoulder and elbow back. Oh. Nice. And then exhale, right hand comes down. Little wag at the tail. Keep the hips over the knees. Walk the hands forward. Lower the heart, chin, chest, or forehead. Playful puppy as we find this extension through the shoulders. We hold so much stress and tension in the upper back, neck, and shoulders. And it just runs all the way down to the lower back as well. Nice. Inhale. Lift yourself on up. Walk your hands back about halfway. And then draw those hips forward and down. Nice and easy. It's kind of like a sloppy up dog. All right, so knees are down, lengthen through torso. Gaze over the right shoulder as you drop the left hip bone. Come back to center, gaze over the left shoulder. Drop the right hip bone. And then come back to center. Down dog. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Roll over the toes, lift the hips. Pedal feet and knees. Wag your tail, shake your head. In your down dog, you're rotating the creases of your elbows forward, as if you're rolling the shoulder blades towards the armpits. And we're full extension of the shoulders, belly towards thighs. So the spine is nice and long. Knees don't have to be straight, heels don't have to touch. It's kind of the direction that we move. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, or float, feet to hands. Inhale, come halfway up as you flatten your back. Exhale, fold forward, tuck the chin. Inhale, nice and slowly, come on up. Arms reach up. Lift your chin, lift your gaze. Right hand grabs left wrist. Exhale, side bend to the right. Little gaze underneath that left arm. Weights in the heels, soften the toes. Back to center, arms reach up. Left hand grabs right wrist. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, back to center. Little back bend if you feel like you need it. Hands come to heart center. Fold forward and release your arms. Tuck your chin, soften. Inhale, halfway up, flatten. Exhale, bend the knees. Plant your hands, walk, step, or float. Top of a push-up. Lower all the way to the floor. Slide your elbows underneath your shoulders. Palms down for Sphinx pose. Squeeze the legs together, point your toes. Draw your heart forward and up. Keep the head fairly neutral, so I don't need you to lift the chin. But a lot of space within the between the shoulders and the ears, so I don't want you to collapse here. So find that extension, get as tall and long as you can. So you feel the length. This is nice for the lower back. You feel the length in the lower back. We're going to gauge the belly by drawing the chin towards the chest, lifting the ribs and belly off the ground, and then the upper thighs and hips off the ground so the knees stay down. Take the curvature out of your back. So over exaggeration looks like this. We're going to tuck the tailbone and we're going to engage the belly. Lift the chin. If you're doing it right, you may start to shake. Now let's roll over the toes, lift the knees. So now we're in forearm plank. Push through the heels. If you're ambitious, take your right knee towards your right arm. Send it back. Take your left knee towards your left arm. Send it back. Hands under shoulders into plank. Lift the hips, down dog. Drop the knees, table pose. Wag the tail. Cat cow. So we're going to do that same thing, just the other side. So we're going to extend the right leg. Then we're going to roll the ankle, wiggle the toes, flex the foot. We're going to externally rotate the right thigh so the right toes swivel out. Internally rotate so we drop the right hip bone so the right toes swivel to the left. And we're going to do it a couple times. Moving the hip in its socket, warming up the hips. And then when we have this external rotation, we're taking that right foot and we're going to ground down into the right foot. Left toes towards the left ankle. Left hand underneath the shoulder in alignment with the left knee. Come onto your right fingertips. Draw your right hip back. And then very slowly extend the right arm up towards the ceiling. So we have supported side plank. Same options as last time. You can press your right foot into the ground and bring that left foot on the inside, kind of like tree pose. You can even extend the right arm over the right ear. Other option of like a balance pose is right foot comes off the ground. Could be a little, right? Could be a lot. Or you could bend that right knee and with this right hand, reach back, foot, ankle, or shin. Two options, heel towards hip as you draw the thigh away, or like dancer pose, push the foot into the hand. Maybe lift the chin to get a little bit of space in the heart. Let everything go. Right knee comes down, right hand comes down, back to table. Twist and open, left arm reaches up, roll the left wrist, wiggle the fingers. Take that left arm behind the right arm. Rest outside the left shoulder, left cheek. Press down through the right hand as you twist and gaze over that right elbow. Maybe this is enough. Feels pretty good. Option, right hand reaches up. Right elbow bends, back of the hand could find lower back or maybe around to that left hip bone. Or right knee straightens. You could go out to the right as well. Or you could lift the foot off the ground. Or towards the back of the mat. Whatever is working. Opening up through the left shoulder blade, maybe the neck, maybe a little bit of twist in the spine. And wherever you are, bring the right knee down, bring the right hand down, lift the torso up. Oh yeah. Twist and open, left arm reaches up. Roll that left wrist. Left hand comes towards the lower back. Draw the left shoulder back, lift the gaze. Exhale, left hand comes down. Little wag of the tail. Let's roll over the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Pedal feet and knees, wag your tail. Shake the head, yes and no. Drop to the knees. Cross at your ankles. Roll over your feet. We're going to come to your seat. Right shin in front of your left shin. Hands to the knees and like you're stirring the pot. Go one direction, other direction. And take left hand to right knee, right hand towards the floor. Gentle twist to the right. Come to center. Right arm reaches up. Right elbow bends. Right hand finds the base of the neck. Left hand slides around. See if you can find those fingers. If you can't, and you have a strap or a belt, you can use that. And if not, you're just drawing the elbows in alignment with the spine and you're lengthening. You can hinge forward if you need more. Breath. Come on up. Release the hands. Ooh. Roll the shoulders. And then hands behind you, fingertips facing your hips, lean back and lift the legs. Pedal the feet like you're riding a bicycle. Yada da 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 da. And then a backwards bicycle. And then straighten the knees. Take the left ankle on top of the right. Draw the legs towards you. Come to your seat, left shin in front of right shin. Hands to knees. And roll the spine clockwise, counterclockwise. And then right hand to left knee, left hand towards the floor, twist to the left. And back to center. Left arm reaches up. Left elbow bends, find the base of the neck. Right hand to the lower back, scoot it up the spine. Squeeze shoulder blades together, elbows towards the spine. Once again, a strap if you need it, or maybe grab the hands, and if you don't, it's cool. Head back, heart lifts, hinge forward if you need it. Come on up. Unwind the arms. Ooh. Shake them out, roll the shoulders. Once again, hands behind you, fingertips facing your hips. Lean back, extend the legs, lower to the elbows, straighten the knees, lower all the way to the floor. Roll the ankles, wiggle the toes, and then bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor. Lift your hips up. Mid back, upper back, and bridge pose. You can squeeze the shoulder blades together. You can interlace the fingers if that feels good, or palms up or down. Think space within the belly, openness of the heart, strength of the legs maybe coming onto your tippy toes for space in the spine. Drop the heels, release the hands, lower the hips, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Ooh. Draw the knees towards the belly, chest. Knees drop to the left, arms open up nice and wide, chin drops towards the right. Surrender and soften. Allow yourself to release any of the attachments you may have, any of the expectations. The more attachments and more expectations we have, the more opportunities of suffering we have. Doesn't mean you don't move in a direction that supports your needs. It just means that we're not attached to the outcome. Knees back to center. And then gently, knees drop to the right, arms open up. Awesome. Knees back to center. Squeeze. Open up the knees a little bit wider. And then slide your arms in between the legs, grab the bottoms of the feet. Ankles over knees, separate those feet nice and wide. Happy baby, a little bit of movement. Awesome, and Shavasana. So in these shorter practices, the Shavasana is a little bit shorter. So if you have the time and the space to stay longer in your Shavasana, please do so. It's a little external rotation of the thighs, feet fall open. If the energy level's feeling pretty good, swivel the palms up. And if not, take the left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Draw the chin down a little bit towards the chest. Relax your jaw. Take a nice big inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. Allow everything you don't want and don't need to melt into your mat as you soften the entire body. The breath becomes a whisper. You can put all the thoughts on hold as you soften here for a moment. Fingers, toes, arms, and legs very relaxed and very soft. Right here, right now, in this moment, you are enough. And once again, if you have the time and the space to stay in your Shavasana for another 5, maybe even 10 minutes, please give that gift to yourself. If your day is waiting for you, very slowly start to deepen your breath. Start to awaken your body by wiggling your fingers, your toes, rolling the wrists and ankles, and gently rocking your head from side to side. Extending your arms up over your head, stretch from your fingers all the way down to your toes. And then gently draw the knees towards the belly, chest as you wrap your arms around your legs and give yourself a little loving kindness, which we need a lot of. Right arm reaches up over your head, gently roll to your right side. A moment to acknowledge your body and your practice. We are also very lucky to have access to these amazing bodies on this gorgeous planet. Pressing your hands into the floor, bring yourself up into a comfortable seat. Hands come together, thumbs towards the heart as you gaze on fingertips. So grateful for this heart, so grateful for this mind, so grateful for this body. Thank you guys so much for sharing your practice, and namaste. Nice job showing up to your practice today. If you have any questions or comments about this practice, please leave it in the comment section below. If you like the practice, give me a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can keep updated on all the latest content. Have a great day. See you soon. Peace.